I find it interesting that the name of this is Deeper Roots. And so many stories that we've told over the years are about established roots. And here we are attempting to help people reestablish roots here in Wisconsin.
You know, we know that veterans are important parts of our communities. By using this space, we have veterans who will reconnect in their communities and become really important supporters of the work that their communities do.
Farmers, brewers, hunters, packers, badgers, cheeseheads, neighbors. No matter what name we go by, we are bound together by our roots. These are the people, the stories, and the patriotism from inside Wisconsin. Welcome to Deeper Roots with Blain's Farm and Fleet. Another episode of Deeper Roots with our friends at Blain's Farm and Fleet has us in Racine.
Yep.
With Carrie Milkey. Where are we and what do we do here?
We're in the middle of the veteran village here at Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin. So we're surrounded by 16 tiny homes that we utilize to house homeless and at-risk veterans. This is our little neighborhood back here.
When a veteran comes here that's in need from homelessness or at risk, it's not just a landing spot. It's really for lack of better terms, a reacclimation.
Our program director is a social worker and a peer support counselor here that meet with veterans that come into our village, talk to them about what got them into this situation, ways that maybe they could move forward in life, what they'd like to do. We work up a plan with them. Veterans can stay here for up to 2 years to kind of work through that plan, get their feet back underneath them, and in a position to move forward in life. Average is about 14 months, but they could stay a little longer than 2, a little less than 14 months, whatever it takes to get them where they need to be.
When they arrive, what condition do you find them?
Sometimes they come with belongings and sometimes they come with nothing but the clothes on their back. So we start from where they're at.
So is this the only spot like this in Wisconsin, or are there others that do what you do?
Currently, we're the only site that has tiny homes. There are a couple of other nonprofits around the state that have started initiatives and are in the process of fundraising or building, etc. One in Rhinelander, one in Green Bay, and one up in Milwaukee.
I find it interesting that the name of this is Deeper Roots. And so many stories that we've told over the years are about established roots. And here we are attempting to help people reestablish roots here in Wisconsin.
You know, we know that veterans are important parts of our communities. They volunteer more hours, they vote more often, they do all of those things in our community. By using this space, we have veterans who will reconnect in their communities and become really important supporters of the work that their communities do. We ask all of our residents to do community service work every month, and it's a reminder that they're a part of something bigger than themselves and bigger than this little village.
And you have an amazing, we'll call it social quarters for them to partake in, showers and a kitchen and food.
Yeah, it's a part of kind of figuring out how to meld back into the community from where you're at. It's an area to practice, right? Practice that socialization, practice learning how to cook on my own, practice doing my laundry. So that practice becomes really a stepping stone to moving out of here and moving forward.
At the Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin, you have a giant campus here.
Yes, we
with
do.
All sorts of things to support veterans. Will you take us around and show us how you do that?
Love to. Everything is open to our residents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So this room is classroom. We have AA meetings in here, peer support counseling, resident meetings, art therapy. We provide all the food. Refrigerator and freezer are full.
I noticed the Milwaukee Tool logo. It says up on the wall over there, thank you for your service. I would assume that you have partners here in the Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha community that help fund this.
Part of my job is to inform groups of people about what we do here and invite them to donate, whether that's funds or volunteer time. Milwaukee Tool and SC Johnson were both corporate sponsors that helped us when we moved into this building remodel. This is their dining area. We have computers for their use. Their living area, they have a gaming system, pool table and all that, but come on back, I'll show you our tiny homes. Come on and see.
You said you had 16 of, wow.
Yes, we do.
Wow, so it's literally its own little community here.
It's its own neighborhood. Everything you see here was donated in some form or fashion, whether that was the money to build one of these houses, the labor that it took to build a house, the furnishings that are inside the house, everything that's out here, the flagpoles, the flower pots, the lawn chairs, all of those things are donations.
It's kind of a good sign when there's vacant some of these, meaning that there are people that they've helped, so much so that there's an empty one. Pretty sweet. I mean, it feels like a cabin, kind of.
It is, and each one of them is a little different depending on who built it. So some look a little more modern, some have the beds up in lofts, and some have the beds down on the floor.
That's the POWMIA, right?
Yes.
Symbol right there with the American flag.
Yes.
And that actually is the siding of one of the tiny homes. Glenn's gonna give us a tour of his pad. This is Glenn. Thanks for your service.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. Were you in the Navy?
8 years Navy.
How long have you been here, Glenn?
I've been here 6 months, I believe.
Okay.
It's actually my second time around. First time I came through because of drugs and alcohol. November 1st is 5 years clean and sober.
Good for you, man. Asking for help is the hardest part.
It's very hard, very hard. The second time I came here and I asked for help, it was the hardest thing I ever did.
Did we give you grief when you came back?
Nope, not at all. Open arms, hardest. I got this monkey up my shoulder again. Sure.
Good to go.
I'm happy now.
This is great. Thank you for letting us come in. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the food pantry and the food mission that comes along with this.
Our food pantry across the street is open for shopping Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays every week. We serve, at this point, almost 800 veterans every month at that food pantry. Unlike other food pantries where you kind of get a box of items and you got to figure out what to do with it, like I don't know what to do with black beans. They actually get to shop the aisles. We serve only veterans there and spouses of deceased veterans. So if your veteran husband or your veteran wife has passed on, we still allow you to shop.
Wow.
We're not going to give up on your family.
My man, Leon Cahill.
Yeah.
He's a volunteer here at the market side of Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin. And Leon went through the program here too. He didn't live here, but he went through the program. 22 years in the military, right?
22 years, yes sir.
Unbelievable. Tell us about why you've chosen now in your retirement to continue to serve those that served right along with you.
Volunteer helps me to give back in a way, you know. And I love to listen to the stories of the veterans, you know, the older guys. Every day is a different story, and I would recommend it for anyone, you know. If you got a little time on your hand, to volunteer.
Give me a tour.
Okay, we're gonna go through the warehouse, show the stuff that people donated. You got private people that bring food, you know, it's constantly, daily. And we got like a drop box outside that when we're not here on the weekend, they can also drop the stuff. So we have a big freezer here and a refrigerator. We try to keep stock what we can get and get it out to people.
This is where you hold it all.
Right.
Where do you give it all?
Okay, we got to go inside.
A little bit of everything in here.
Like over in this area, we keep certain things like tissues and stuff like that. We have canned goods. They have sodas and place to go check everything out. We got our refrigerator where people come. We tell them how much meat and stuff you can get. You can see there ain't much in here right now because there's lots of people that's coming in.
Leon, if you had a message to somebody that utilizes the program that's not, and yet it's okay to do so, because asking for help's hard, man.
If you got a problem, you know, they might not have every answer, but they know where to go out and try to find it and help you out. So I would recommend it to everybody.
Man, thanks for doing what you're doing. Really appreciate it.
Okay.
Why are you doing this, Carrie?
Well, this is my second round at life. I've retired from my first job after a lot of years. I'm enamored with this place. I love the feeling that I get when I come here every day and know that we're actually providing real help, and I can see it happen in front of us. And I can see people really take on that I'm a part of this community, I'm a part of this whole process, and start doing things for themselves again. And it's a great feeling.
There will be veterans that watch this that need help and aren't getting it. What's the message to them?
So what I'm going to tell you is that almost every staff person here is a veteran. So they get it. They've been down that road. You can trust them to take care of your needs. You can trust them to help you. Call us. Even if you live far away, if we can't help you, we'll find somebody who can do that for you. I think one of my most frequent questions is, what happens when all these houses are full What's your waiting list like? We don't keep a waiting list. We will find you someplace else to be. And if we can get you into another veteran type facility, we're going to do that. But we're going to provide you the support while that happens.
You've taken quite the vow to support veterans and do what you're doing. And I know they're grateful. You can just see based on the grounds and the upkeep and all the things that they clearly respect here. So thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go try to get up in the loft.
Watch your head on the fan.
Watch your head on the fan. That's the story of my life. I'd fall out of here, I think. I would definitely need my bed down there. Nice little moonroof here.
Yeah.
Very typical of me having to stick my head in the moonroof. In a car. Okay, how do I get down?
Well,
Yeah, that's
if you bleed, there's a problem. There you go.
It's like a tree stand. Am I bleeding?
All right. No blood. All right.
That one hurt. Man, just once I'd like to not hit my head on something. What's that like? Maybe someday. Anyway, thanks for sticking around for this important episode of Deeper Roots with Blain's Farm and Fleet. To those who have served in the military, we just want to say thank you so much. We're forever grateful. A special shout out to Carrie and the entire team at Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin. It literally takes a village to meet the needs of so many of our nation's heroes and their families, and we're just proud to have them right here in the state of Wisconsin, so hats off to all of you. If you're a veteran or have a friend or family member that could use some support, you can head to VOWvillages.com or give them a call. It can be hard to ask for help, but we all need it from time to time, and you heard it from Glenn. They'll welcome you with open arms, so you can get the help and support you need. If you enjoyed the episode as much as we did, let us know. Like, subscribe, share, comment. We appreciate you. If you're listening on the podcast, leave a 5-star review. Until next time, Wisconsin.
Talk to you later. Bye.